Order of Chaos was released in January 2012. Notable cards in this set include Photon Thrasher, MX Saber Invoker, Wind-Up Carrier Zen Matey, The Huge Revolution is Over, and an archetype that would generate a lot of buzz for the years to come, Inzectors. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series.
Welcome back to the Progression series, everybody! It is me, your winner, the all-time greatest the game has ever seen, Nyhmnim, and I am spinning the wheel today to open up the episode. I did beat Alex last episode. It was a joyous moment. Everybody, Team Gage was rejoicing, and now we're going to get a win streak going this episode, because I'm feeling super confident, baby. No way Alex is going to beat me now. So for the first wheel in a hot minute, we got the winner's wheel in front of us. The tournament packs, we're on tournament pack 6, plus any of the wild cards. I'm actually more excited to get these wild cards later in the stages of the series because they start to get a lot better. There starts to be a lot better common cards, rares, super ultras, and secrets that maybe I didn't get on the first time around. So if I can spin them on the wheel, I'm not too upset. But the tournament pack is normally always what I'm going for because those extra cards, sometimes they just matter. I don't want to waste too much time. I want to see what I get off this wheel because we got a lot of deck building to do for today's episode. Lots of things to fix. Let's see what we can cop. Tournament packs, I'll take it, baby. No problem at all. Right, so we are on Turbo Pack 6. Ladies and gentlemen, let me find it. Turbo Pack 6. Got 3 of these bad boys to open. Let's see how lucky we get. All right, pack number 1. Blow! Whoa, Fusion Gate, Gemini Spark, Sight. Those are all really unfortunate. I don't think any of those are playable here. Number 2, though. Redeeming. Another Creature Swap. That's our second one. I actually was thinking about playing Creature Swap today. Fits pretty well with the Frog strategy. A lot of our dudes are weenies. I can soak up anything that Alex puts out. Not bad, not bad. A second one, I'll take it. And then the last pack. Another really poopy pack. Wow, those turbo packs fucking suck today. We got another Creature Swap. I'll throw it in the bank. But now it's my favorite thing ever. I get to pass it over to the biggest loser in the whole game. Alex, take it away. Tell the people about Order of Chaos.
Man, this is weird. I haven't been here in how many months? But I guess this is what the loser circle must be like. However, at least I do get a pity pack, so that is pretty nice for people who are unfamiliar. We did make some changes to the Progression series. I'd highly recommend checking out the previous episode if you haven't already. The fact that I'm sitting here should be enough to tell you that it was a very good game. But let's go ahead and open our 1 pity pack of Turbo Pack 6. And we got nothing too great. I was going to say Bountiful Artemis is cool, but I think this is a common anyway. But let's go ahead and talk about Order of Chaos, released on January 24th, 2012. If there is a set that could potentially shake things up a bit here, it is Order of Chaos, but it's definitely going to require a little luck. As you can see here by the very first card, Inzectors debuted in Order of Chaos, and we would have the opportunity to play this deck at full power, but again, we do need to get a little bit lucky because some of the cards are not exactly easy to get. As we're scrolling on down to the Inzector cards, Photon Thrasher debuts in the set. This card's also not too bad either. 2100 attack level 4. You can special summon it from your hand while you control no monsters, and it cannot attack if you control another monster. It's still a decent beater. It's primarily for rank 4 fodder, but it's not a terrible standalone card either. But now let's get to what you are all really here for, the Inzectors. Inzector Hornet is the terrifying threat that made Inzectors the tier 1 contender that it was. Once per turn, you can equip an Inzector monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. That really did not happen too much because you were usually equipping it to other Inzectors. And while this card is equipped to a monster, you can send this equipped card to the graveyard to target one card on the field, destroy it. That is not a once per turn effect. So as long as you have other Inzector monsters that can keep equipping Hornet from the graveyard, you can keep popping cards and generating advantage. Inzector Centipede then allows you to add Inzector cards from deck to hand when a monster that's equipped to it is sent to the graveyard, and Inzector Inzektor Dragonfly, the other piece of the puzzle here, allows you to special summon Inzektor monsters directly to the field. Centipede's not too difficult to get because it's a common. Inzektor Dragonfly's a rare, so, you know, we have some weird rare luck in the progression series. And Hornet's a super. Now, to be fair, even with one Hornet and one Dragonfly, Inzektor was still a tier 1 deck. So as long as we can pull the Hornet, I think we might be able to play the deck. Dragonfly, obviously, we have a much higher likelihood of getting multiple copies of, but I'm just aiming for one of each, but if we get multiples, I'm going to be over the moon. Gigamantis is an ultra rare, but it was only played as a one of anyway. It's not too important to the deck, but it's still a very strong card. Giga Weevil is actually a common, and while it isn't Giga Mantis, for the purposes of the progression series, it's not the worst and could act as a reasonable substitute. Getting on down to the Xyz monsters, Blade Armor Ninja is in this set. This is a very strong rank 4, but it does require warrior monsters specifically, but it can attack twice, which is a very good card and can allow us to actually get a lot of damage in very quickly. Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja is also okay, but again, it requires level 5, so it's much more difficult to make. Wind-Up Carrier Zenmaity, the terrifying threat itself, is in this set. I don't think Gage and I can play wind-ups, although I do have a lot of wind-up magicians, so maybe if I can get some sharks, but I still don't see this happening. Zect Caliber is the Inzektor equip spell that would be the best one to pull out of all of them. It allows you to just add Inzektors that are in the graveyard and add them to your hand. It also boosts a monster by 800 attack and defense, which is pretty good. I mean, overall, it's a nice card. They did play multiples of it in the competitively constructed deck, and if we get one, that's great, but we can also do without it because we are playing in a sealed environment. And then towards the bottom here, another Inzektor Hopper. I believe this was played as like a one-of in the Inzektor decks. Wind-Up Shark, again, it's a super rare. Sometimes we get like multiple super, so it's possible. It's just very unlikely that that is going to be the case. Tour Bus from the Underworld isn't a terrible card either. There's actually some pretty decent cards in this set overall. Man, Zenmaio and Invoker as well. There's a lot of really cool stuff we could pull. So let's go ahead and rip open 24 packs of Order of Chaos.
Alrighty then, we all studied up. Did Alex do a good job? I've been doing a killer job the last few weeks. Hopefully he can take my place with that. Let me find the set. We'll crack it open. Order of Chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we get a full Inzektor core. That'd be something that I would change up. We got 24 packs to decide what we're doing, though. So let's see how lucky we get. Nothing killer on pack number 1. They're literally nothing to talk about, I think. Just move along swiftly. Ooh, Photon Thrasher. That's a pretty good rare. Unfortunately, we don't have any rank 4s to be able to tie with it, but that is a really good level 4 monster. 2100 attack, nothing to mess around with, bro. He's big. Holy smokes, dude! Dragonfly Hornet! That's my 3rd centipede, too. I've been keeping track. Good God! Can we get more dragonflies, dude? That'd be nuts! Holy shit. Gigamantis too. That'd be insane. Oh my God.
All right, 24 packs of Order of Chaos. I would really love to try to play Inzektor, but again, it requires a lot of luck in getting the correct cards. Let's open the first pack, see what we get. There's an Inzektor Hopper. I guess that's one of the pieces. Also, the Huge Revolution is over. This is a card I think Gage would have wished he had access to maybe like 10 episodes ago. It's a counter trap that says when a spell or trap card or monster effect is activated, that will destroy 2 or more cards on the field, negate the activation, and if you do, banish it. This would have been a way for him to hard counter something like Icarus attack. He had My Body as a shield and Forbidden Land, so he had options, but Huge Revolution is over is also really good. It would stop Regeki, it would stop Darkhole, it would just give him some more cards to be able to combat it. Okay, well, the second pack isn't anything too notable. We do have a copy of Inzektor Centipede. These are commons, and sometimes we've gotten really weird common luck and only gotten like 2 of them. So if we are going to play Inzektor, we definitely need 3 centipedes, so that's 1 down. Okay, there's our first super rare. It is Blade Armor Ninja. I'm not really too bent out of shape to pull this because this, for any future episodes where I decide to play a warrior deck, I can incorporate this, and this allows us to just get in for massive damage. So that's a pretty decent pickup. Well, there's another super rare. It's not Inzektor Hornet, but it's Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation. I don't think we're going to be playing any sort of ninja shenanigans in this episode. The third Inzektor Centipede, I don't think I talked when I got the second one, but that does complete the playset, so that's out of the way. We just need the Dragonfly and the Hornet, and we might be able to play some Inzektors. There is another super rare, but again, it's not Inzektor Hornet. It is Creeping Darkness. This card actually isn't too bad. Banish 2 dark monsters from your graveyard. Add a level 4 dark monster from your deck to your hand. It's okay. It does require a little bit of setup, but it's not that bad.
There's my second Dragonfly and a Blade Armor Ninja. Not a bad super rare. Giga Weevil, not a bad common to tie with. 2 Dragonfly, Hornet, plus the, the 3 centipede. We're on our way. We're not even halfway through yet. This could be a really good episode. Evo Force is our next super rare. Again, more of that Evo tile support that I can't play because I don't have any rank 4s. Well, Except for Blade Armor Ninja now. But Blade Armor Ninja doesn't even work with those. Oh, an ultimate rare. Okay. Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. I've seen this card. I forget what it does, though. 2 level 5s. Once per turn during either player's turn, detach 1. And this turn, a face-up ninja monster you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Whoa! Synergy with the Blade Armor Ninja, bro. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little too hard to get those 2 level 5s unless we change up our strategy pretty significantly. Interplanetary Purple Thorny Dragon isn't a bad card either, actually. I've been seeing this pop up. 2200 attack. Monster we control is destroyed by battle or card effects in the graveyard. Special summon it from her hand. That's a really good card.
There's a Photon Thrasher. I'm actually pretty happy to see this because Photon Thrasher is a card that could just be generically good for the foreseeable future. So getting a few copies of this, I'd be pretty happy. Oh, there's the Hornet. There's the Hornet. Okay. We have the Hornet. We have the Centipedes. All I need to get is a single copy of Dragonfly. I would like to get at least more than 1. I think 2 would be ideal. 3 would be the dream, but with only 10 packs left, I'm not expecting it. But the Hornet is the hardest part of all of this to get. And so this might be huge. There's another copy of Creeping Darkness. God, that could have been another Hornet. Oh my God, of all things, it could have been another Hornet. That's so unfortunate. That would have been crazy. We still need the Dragonfly, though. We still need the Dragonfly.
Ooh, Dark Mist. Ooh, Dark Mist. Wait, that's insane with our deck. What is this box, bro? 3 level 2s, once per battle during either player's turn. When an attack is declared involving this and opponent's monster, detach 1. Have the attack, and if you do it, gains it. It's like sort of like an honest kind of. It'll get over anything. That's pretty good, too. Pair it with those Ronins, those level 2s. Not bad. Not bad. Oh my God, bro! The Inzektor Sword! I didn't even expect to get one there. That's insane. Guys, we gotta build Inzektors today. Holy shit. Oh my, I'm in for a treat today. Last 3 packs. Can we close it in with some wild pulls here? Zen Maelstrom. Okay, those wind-up cards. A Dark Diviner, you know, it's another synchro to add to the pull. Can I even summon this thing? A Dark Tuner and a non-tuner insect monster. This card does not look that impressive. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It does not look that great. Last pack, though. Can we tie it up? Something great? A second Hornet? No way! Oh my God, I got a lot of building to do. Let's see if Alex is ready for those Inzektors today.
Oh wow, we actually got a secret rare in God, I wish it was a better one. Really? Out of all of the secret rares, it's Girl. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. So we're on the last few packs here. We still need a copy of Inzektor Dragonfly. We have the Hornet. It's a rare. We get a rare in every pack. Just give us the Dragonfly, please. It's another Photon Thrasher that's actually pretty good, but it's not the Dragonfly. 2 more packs. Come on. Just 1 Dragonfly. We got Dragonfly! Yes! Oh, let's go! Okay, it's not like crazy broken, but it's still a Dragonfly. I don't know if Inzektor is going to be playable in this form, but we actually have all the components, and I don't even know if Gage got everything to even play this. I don't even know if he wants to play it. He loves his Lancer Frogs. But wow, in the second to last pack, that is crazy. We might have to try it, actually. I was going to play something else completely different, but maybe we just have to go with Inzektors at this point. Let's open the last pack. If it's a second Dragonfly, I'm going to shit. Okay, no. So no second Dragonfly. That's fine. Wow, what an opening. Okay, so we got the Hornet. We got the Dragonfly. There's the Hornet there, and the Dragonfly is right at the bottom. Woohoo! Oh my God, that is so cool. I can't believe we actually pulled the pieces. I don't know if it's good enough, but I really want to give it a shot. So let's go ahead and load up Dueling Book. I got a lot of building to do.
That just happened, guys. Holy shit. God, it surprises me too. Me and Alex were talking about how lucky we would have to get like an Inzektor core, and every time I ran through boxes, I got some decent boxes. I got like the Hornet and the Dragonfly sometimes. I never got this lucky. This is the Inzektor God box. I literally am like so hyped to build this deck. We get Ladybug in the next set too, which is only going to make this even better. And I can play some of these cards that you might be like, why is he playing it? Like some of this cards like Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. Since Ladybug can adjust the levels, I can be able to summon this. And also all of these synchros become a little bit easier to access because Ladybug adjusts those levels. But right now we're working on the ground floor. We just got the basics down. We're going to be able to Hornet Pop go off. And hopefully that's good enough. I had Joseph help me build this list last minute because I was literally in shock that I got something so good. So I'm going to run you guys through some of the things that might be a little bit odd, and we'll see how we do today. So obviously in the Inzektor package was insane. Triple Centipede, triple Dragonfly, double Giggle Weevil, double Hornet, plus the Zect Caliber even 2 to add. One card we're missing like Foolish Burial like Alex has. We're also missing like Arma Knight, but we do have a card like Painful Choice, which is just better in every way. Pot of Greed to be able to dig deeper and 1-for-1. Able to play a couple good trap cards like the Bottomless, the Dust Shoot, some Sakus, which really threw Alex off last episode. And the dad is returning to the deck because he is banger in this list, man. Still want to play the E-Telly targets to give me some synchro plays if I can make it. A lot of people are super against me playing this E-Telly package, but I don't think it's that bad. The tomatoes are able to get us into any of the Inzektor monsters as well as the Insangan and the Witch, able to search us all the way as well. As for the side deck, we do have CED. We only playing 2 light targets, so it's a little bit unreliable, but if I can side something out that's completely worthless against the matchup and throw in a 3000 body that I can just summon on command, not too bad. Feng Guang is our only good spell trap removal still, so we're siding it. Jinzo's just as good too, and the Grand Mole in case we get some Nahari. Triple Chaos Trap, Hole in case he wants to play a dark deck. Double Mind Crush, double Phoenix Wing, Oppression, and Vanity Knees are in the side as well. And then also 2 of a new card, the Huge Revolution is over. This is like Starlight Road. If 2 or more cards would be destroyed, we can flip it, negate it, and banish it. We don't get a Stardust Dragon out of the deal, but it is a counter trap, so it can't really be played against. The extra deck is pretty much our entire Synchro package, plus these XYZs. Half the XYZs I can't play because I don't have Ladybug, and also they're just not that great. If I had any like level 3, like Leviair, oh man, if I had Levy, that'd be nuts. But we also got Dark Diviner, which I didn't think this card was that great, but this is literally perfect for the Inzektor deck, because read the materials. I actually don't think I could have asked for a better pull today. This was insane. I'm so ready to just dunk Alex, bro. There's no way he wins this. There's no way. There's no way he predicts I pulled this good. It just isn't gonna happen. Good luck, Alex. You'll need it, bro.
All right, you guys. So this is the deck we are bringing to today's duel. As you can see, it is card for card the exact same deck I played in the previous episode. The reason for that, I'm just messing with you. Do you really think I'm going to play the same deck again? Hell no, we are not going to do that. Now, this is the deck we are bringing to today's duel. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know that I said literally 5 seconds ago that I wanted to bring Inzektors into today's match. However, I don't think this is the right moment because I feel like in Galactic Overlord, once we get Inzektor Ladybug, that'll give us more Inzektor names and make it a lot easier for the Inzektor cards to actually synergize with each other. Only having a single Hornet, a single Dragonfly, 3 Centipede, and I think I pulled a Hopper isn't exactly enough to make a cohesive strategy, and I really want to take the time to build a better Inzektor deck instead of just building a half-assed one, throwing away the episode, and just really giving away the fact that I'm even on Inzektor in the first place because I can surprise Gage in the next episode because he won't expect it coming. But this is the deck we are bringing to today's duel. Last episode, Gage said he's bringing the no fun zone. This time, I'm bringing the no fun zone. We're not messing around anymore. We're bringing out the big guns. We're bringing out Necro Valley. We're bringing out triple Vanity's Emptiness because guess what? Now that we're abiding by the September 2011 ban list, this card is at 3, ladies and gentlemen, and this will absolutely shit on his deck because his deck is so special summoning reliant. Necro Valley is also a key card here because so many of his cards require him to banish the frogs to summon the Ronin Totems, but guess what? You can't banish under Necro Valley, so good luck doing anything while this card is out. I'm going to go ahead and do the card by card. I am still playing one Gale. They actually did play Gale back in early Gravekeeper Bliss just because it was searchable like with Sangan, but just because it's a solid card all around. It can answer stuff like Stardust Dragon and just really weird cards that have large attack, and I like just having the one Gale for that reason. It's also a tuner, which means I can access some of my synchro cards because we're not going to be playing as many synchros as we have been before. One Cyber Dragon, it's a nice beater and it's also good to get over the 2000 defense frogs. It's also good because it's a light, so if Gage is still playing Consecrated Light, I do have a way to out it in Cyber Dragon. Gravekeeper's Assailant is also another reason I wanted to play this deck. So the weird thing is I only pulled a single copy of this in Pharaonic Guardian. I don't know how, it's a common, but Gravekeeper's Assailant's pretty cool because while Necro Valley is up, I can target a face-up monster my opponent controls when it declares an attack and change the target's battle position. So if Gage thinks he can just sit on these 2000 defense frogs, I can drop Assailant, switch them to attack, and they have a pretty measly attack stat, and Assailant's going to be sitting on 2000. That's going to end the game very quickly. 3 copies of Commandant. This is good for searching Necro Valley, but it's also an Earth, so it does out Consecrated Light. It will be 2100 attack under Necro Valley, so it can beat over the 2000 defense frogs. It's overall just a fantastic card. Only one Descendant because I only only pulled a single Descendant, but this is just a great card at removing all of Gage's threats. One copy of Guard. This is probably one of the weakest cards in the deck, but I still like it. It's a way to out Sea Lancer specifically because it bounces it back to the hand, similar to Compulsory Evacuation Device. That is obviously if Gage is still on the Lancer Frog strategy. 2 copies of Recruiter. I only have 2 Recruiter, but it's the Recruiter of the deck, as the name suggests. And 3 copies of Spy, which is also a searcher for the deck, just in a different way. It just special summons the monster out onto the field. And the 2000 defense, 2500 with Necro Valley isn't too bad either. I'm also playing 2 Monarchs in the form of Ryza and Mobius. So the reason for this is because Gage does have a lot of 2000 defense monsters. And so if I can stick Vanity's Emptiness and one of the Monarchs, it's going to be very difficult for him to out this. And so Mobius can also clear any of his back row. He was playing Sakuretsu armor in the last episode, so this will be good for clearing that. Ryza can set him back a turn. I need something that's going to actually threaten him, and some of these cards aren't actually that good at threatening unless it's like specifically Assailant or Commandant, and these are just bigger bodies. They are kind of bricky, but I felt like just having the traditional Gravekeeper deck, especially because I'm lacking the full consistency of a constructed list, I think having both of these is okay and are nice finishers. We also have the one Sangan because it can search a lot of the cards in the deck, and it's also just a nice card to have. For the spells, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, 2 copies of Gravekeeper Stellae, so this allows you to target 2 Gravekeepers in the graveyard, add them to the hand, and is not affected by Necro Valley. So if I use a Commandant, I can use this to get it back, and that way I have a 2100 beater. Allows me to get Recruiters, get Spies, Fuel for Descendant. It's just a great card. I could play 3 of it, but I'm not playing that many Gravekeepers, so I settled on 2. Heavy Storm, triple Necro Valley. This is basically just going to shut Gage down entirely if he doesn't have any removal for it. Pot of Greed, Raigeki, 2 copies of Royal Tribute. I am wanting to go first with this deck, and if I can open Royal Tribute plus Necro Valley, I automatically just win the game. Snatch Steal and the Terraforming acting as the 7th Necro Valley. For the traps, 1 Bottomless. I actually cut Bottomless down to 1. I'm playing the 2nd in the side deck, mainly because Bottomless isn't that good against Gage's deck specifically. The only cards this really hits are like Cyber Dragon, anything he summons out of the extra deck, and like a Monarch. And so if I'm keeping him off of summoning those, Bottomless gets a little bit weaker. I still want to have 1 because I think it's okay, but I think having 2 might be a little bit much. 2 copies of Compulse. This is good to bounce any of his set monsters so I can get in for damage. Good to bounce any of his extra deck cards, and also bounce Sea Lancer if he tries to go that route. Fiendish Chain to negate effects. Imperial Order to negate spells. Trenchel to wipe the board. 1 Trap Dust Shoot. I am wanting to go first with this deck, so I am deciding to put it in the main. And 3 copies of Vanity's Emptiness. If I can just establish anything plus Vanities, Gage is just going to have such a difficult time dealing with it, especially if it has a big defense like Spy. Like, good luck, my friend. I didn't really change anything in the extra deck because there wasn't really too much to put in there. For the side deck, we have 2 Breakers for spell and trap removal depending on what Gage is playing. 3 copies of Crow. When I know I'm going second, I'll put these in. It does have negative synergy with Necro Valley, but the thing is, if I'm going second and I don't have Necro Valley established, Crow's a way for me to stop him, so that way I at least have time to get to Necro Valley and get everything in place. 1 King Tiger Wanghu. This is actually a card I have not played, I think, since like the very early stages of the progression series. All of Gage's monsters are weenies aside from like the Monarchs, and so when a monster with 1400 attack is normal or special summon, destroy those monsters. This is a great anti-meta stun card, and Gage might just have very few outs to it, so I'm going to put this in if I know he's on the Frogs, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. It's a good hunch, though. We also have 2 copies of Raiko to out anything weird. A 3rd Monarch in case I feel like I need a little bit more firepower, I guess. No pun intended because it's Thestalos, but just in case I need some bigger monsters to kind of contest his board. 2 copies of Nobleman. I think this is for when I know I'm going second. Gage has this habit with the Frog deck of just setting a monster on his first turn and not doing anything with it. So if I can Nobleman it so that way I don't have to attack into it, then I can just set up. So that's why these are in here. Smashing Ground for the same reason. This can also out Consecrated Light if he just drops it on an open board. So I'm pretty okay with having these in the side as well. And the 2nd Bottomless in case he's on some bigger stuff. So overall, I'm really excited for this because I think this is just going to hose his deck and put him back in his place. And it's fun to play something new for once. It's definitely been a while. I need to throw Gage off his game a little bit because I feel like he's playing way too many anti-Blackwing cards, but I think maybe in later stages I could bring Blackwing back and he won't expect it, and then we'll catch him off guard. I think we're definitely getting back to some of our roots with the progression series, and I can't wait to see how this one goes. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel. Gage, here we are, and I don't know what took your ass so long to get in here, but you took forever. I don't know if you have a brand new strategy. I don't know if your polls were godly. I don't know what happened, but something's going on behind the scenes, and I'm very curious to see what it is.
Behind the scenes, I had to call in a little bit of help, but I just want you to know there's no way you're gonna win this game. It's not possible, dude. It physically isn't. I'm excited to show you what I got today, bro. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting for sure. I'm really excited to see how this pans out. So let's just not even wait and get into it. We do have to shout out our patron. It is Sarvis. Thank you so much for the support, buddy. And of course.
Yeah, you know, I think, Alex, the most optimal choice now is going first. But you know what else is optimal too, dude?
What else is optimal, Gage?
The fact that Optimal Wave 4 is available for everybody at optimal.shop. If you want to get Progression Series stickers, guys, we got those over there. New shirts are available, and I'm getting a restock in different sizes. And pre-order a map too, because the pre-order window closes this Thursday. So if you want to get on it, that's how you do it. Alex, what was the website again? Tell the lovely people.
Optimal.shop. Buy the progression stickers. You guys have been wanting those for a while. Okay, Gage, go ahead and click first already. I'm shocked that you actually want to go first, surprisingly. So
I do think this is the right choice, at least for this deck, bro. So we'll see how this goes, okay?
All right, good luck, buddy.
Good luck. I'm going to go stand by main, and I'm going to start my turn by setting a monster and setting a spell trap card. I'm going to end my turn. Go ahead.
I'll draw. Got anything standby for me?
Nope, you're good.
Okay, we'll go to main 1. Happy to see that. I think this might potentially give away what I'm up to, but I'm not sure how deep I really want to go in on it yet. I think I'm going to start by special summoning a Cyber Dragon.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a nice card to always start off with. Let's just go to battle. Let's hit into this. Let's see what you're working with.
All right, it's the Tomato. I'm going to trigger Tomato.
Tomato? What? You got the Inzectors, didn't you?
You're about to see is Tomato's got to be okay. So I'm just going to trigger it, and I'm going to show you.
Let me negate the effect of it. Oh my god, he got the Dragonfly. Unbelievable. You're crazy. I can't believe you actually got it. Okay. So Dragonfly is at the field. That's kind of a problem. I will go to main 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, feel free to leave the battle phase whenever, bud. I know he's sticking around.
Yeah. Go ahead and talk it up all you want. I guess it's time to reveal what I'm playing now, though. I will fire off Terraforming.
Yeah, Terraforming's cool.
All right. We're going to grab ourselves a copy of Necro Valley.
Oh, the GKs. No! Dude, that's like the perfect counter! What did you do?
I can't believe we both brought different decks!
Oh, man, I didn't think you'd go Gravekeepers. Oh, well, okay. We'll see how this works out.
It's kind of funny. I didn't say this in the deck building, but I primarily played this because I thought you were going to still be on Lancer Frogs, but this also kind of works if you did pull the Inzector cards, too, so I wasn't feeling too bad about it either way. I will fire off the Necro Valley.
That's fine.
Let's see. How do we want to do this? I think I'm going to go ahead and set 1, 2, 3 back row and pass it over.
Lord help me, that's a lot. I will draw for turn.
Best of luck, buddy. Have fun dealing with Necro Valley.
Stand by main. I'm gonna normal summon Sangan.
That is a-okay with me.
All right, I'm gonna go battle phase, and I'm gonna crash this Sangan into your Cyber Dragon.
Why would you possibly want to crash Sangan into my Cyber Dragon? That's fine. Go ahead.
All right, cool. I'll take 11, no problem. And then I'm gonna trigger that Sangan.
Sure.
Sangan, I'm gonna pull our best buddy. Give me the Inzector Hornet.
I was going to say, you wouldn't be on this if you didn't get the Hornet. The question is, how many Hornets did you actually pull? That's what I'm most curious.
You might have to find out. Main phase 2, I'm going to trigger my Dragonfly. Is that okay?
Triggering Dragonfly is fine.
All right, I'm going to equip the Hornet.
Okay. After the resolution of that, I do have the Book of Moon for the Dragonfly.
The what of? You fucking lucky punk. I will, unfortunately, set the Dragonfly. That's fine.
Oh, and Hornets in the graveyard. Good luck getting them back out now, Gage.
Yuck. Let's see here. I will just... That doesn't feel good. I'll set a card.
You summoned Sangan, sir.
I did, so I lied. I will put that back. I will still set a card. I'll set that face down, and I'll end my turn. Go ahead.
It's fine by me. I'll draw for turn. Anything?
Nope, you're good.
All right, we'll go to main 1. So I really want to clear the Dragonfly just so it's off the board. So I am going to normal summon a copy of Descendant here.
Okay.
I will go to battle. I will attempt to hit into the Dragonfly.
Okay, I think Descendant's the more scary card at the moment. So I am going to sack that Descendant.
Did have a Sakuretsu armor. Okay, sure. I'll get rid of him. And we'll attack with this.
You are going to get over with the Cyber Dragon, though.
You know what? That's pretty okay with me. I'll just pass the turn. Go ahead, buddy.
Draw. Stand by main.
I still can't believe we're on different decks.
I can't believe it either. I'm gonna normal summon Krebons, and I'm gonna end my turn.
You know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I'll draw. Ooh, that's not too bad. Okay, so I attack the Krebons. You can just take 8, and you can just pass it back. It's not really too exciting. I'll go to battle. I'll hit in.
All right, I'll take 8.
Gonna pay to negate. I'll go to main 2. I will set a monster, and I will pass the turn.
All right, I'll draw. Stand by main. I don't know what that last card is, but get rid of it.
Ooh, it is Ryza. So that was a pretty
that's a
decent
pretty
hit.
big. Yeah, it's pretty big. I like to see it.
Yeah, not happy about that.
Can't believe I'm doing this. I'm going to tribute Krebons to set a monster. And I'm gonna end my turn.
What?
Got any guesses
What?
for what it is, bro?
Okay, Gage, now you've stumped me. What?
This is probably the first tribute set in the entire progression series. Can you believe it?
You might be right. Thank you, comment section, by the way, for letting me know last episode I could have tribute set under Consecrated Light. I did not realize I could, so thank you for reminding me of that. What? I'm so confused.
You are so... You don't even know what it is, dude. Get spooked.
I kind of don't care, honestly. I'm gonna flip guard and bounce it.
Oh, fuck! Damn it! That was the one... No! Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go battle. Let's hit for 15.
Yep.
And 21.
Yep.
Main phase 2, I'm gonna royal tribute you.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna find out what it is anyway.
It was
Giga Okay, honestly, I kind of respect that because that's actually a pretty big butt, and I don't know how I would have gotten over it. So go ahead.
Man, Royal Tribute's at 1 too, isn't it?
No, it's semi-limited in this format, so I have 2 of it.
I'll draw. Stand by main. I will just set a monster. I'll end my turn. Go ahead.
Okay, I will draw, and let's go to battle. Cyber Dragon hit in. Oh, whoops, not that.
Now, you can do that too. I'm okay with that.
I would prefer not to do that. Okay, Cyber Dragon hit in.
Tomato.
Oh, tomato. Okay.
Tomato, okay?
Yep, it's fine.
Okay. Tomato, I will summon... Oh, God, I'm out of tomatoes.
Oh. Well, you have I know one card you could pull off this. You could pull any Inzector, technically. But...
Yeah. It's gotta be 15 or less, though. I guess this is really the only other option I have, right? That sucks. I'll pull Witch.
I was going to say, Witch is the only card I can think of that you can actually play. So I will hit in here.
Yeah, I'll take 4, and then I'll send my Witch. And I'll
Yep,
trigger
that's
Witch.
fine.
All right. What do I want?
At least now you have some more options.
Yeah, they're not great ones, though. I will put it that way.
I'm sure Necro Valley's probably not helping in this situation.
It's not. It really isn't. It really isn't.
Because then you could have grabbed any Inzector, and you could have just been bouncing with those Hornets and just having a grand old time, but nope.
Nope,
I'll
but
just
you
pass
have
the
your
turn.
one
Go
Book
ahead.
of Moon, loser. I'll draw. Stand by me.
You assume Book of Moon was the only way I could have stopped you.
It was one of the only ways, okay?
That's true. It was one of the only ways.
I'll normal summon Centipede.
That's fine.
Centipede, I'm going to get over your guard.
I'm going to Fiendish Chain Centipede.
Nasty. I'll set, and I'll end turn.
Another back row. Didn't want to see that. I'll draw. Oh, that also kind of works. Okay. We'll just fire Regeki.
Wow. You are nice.
Off the top. I am nice, aren't I?
You got it. All right, game 2. You impressed by the deck change, though, Alex? It's pretty nice, though. These Inzectors, not bad.
I can't wait until this is over to pick your brain about this, because the thing that still remains to be seen, I don't know if you have multiple Dragonfly or multiple Hornet, and that's what frightens me, because it's very possible to get them, but did you get them? So I don't know how strong this deck of yours actually is, so jury's still out on that, but I can't, I'm still in shock we're both on different decks.
Hopefully it works well for me. I'm still going to go first. I do still think that's the wave, so.
Okay.
Good luck, duels.
Good luck to you.
Stand by main. Well then, I am going to set 3 cards and pass the turn.
Oh, okay. No monster this time.
Please don't
I guess that's not the end of the world.
Please
Any trap dust shoot? Anything?
I do have dust shoot, so I get to see if you're gonna heavy me.
You're lucky there is no heavy this time. So the one time I don't have heavy, it's when you have dust shoot.
Those are some good cards too.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
I'm gonna throw back. This doesn't seem like totally great, but I'm gonna throw back your spy.
Okay. He is shuffled away.
All right, go for it, dude. Main phase.
He's gonna get shuffled again. I am going to terraforming to get a Necro Valley out of my deck.
Okay.
Bit of deck thinning never hurt.
And you're stupid because on resolution, Necro Valley.
What?
How many of those you got there?
Oh my god. God. You know what? That's fine. I deserve to be punished that you're on Mind Crush for Necro Valley. That's fine. You can have it. That's
nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Okay. Well, boy, that sure changes things. I'll just set and pass it over. I was not expecting that at all.
Draw. Stand by main.
Mind crushing fucking Necro Valley. Unbelievable.
Your move.
Watch me top deck the third one.
Oh, I'd be sick,
hilarious.
dude. Oh my god. You even used your terraforming too.
Right? All right. Nothing too exciting here. Kind of want to get a little bit of pressure going. What's the worst that could happen? All right, we'll normal summon a Sangan.
Sure.
We'll head to battle. I will just swing for 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000's cool. I'll take it.
You don't want to Sakuretsu armor that? I would love if you did, by the way. We'll pass the turn. Go ahead.
Draw. Oh, that's a beautiful top deck. Give me that greed.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I'll take 2 more cards, no problem.
You know, we may not have full play sets of cards, but at least we have Pot of Greed.
I'm gonna normal summon Mystic Tomato.
Okay, sure.
Tomato, I know you have that guard face down. I'll let you flip it on your own, though. I'm gonna get rid of your Sangan.
Okay, so I will take 400 and trigger the Sangan.
Sure.
I'm gonna grab a DD Crow.
Interesting. Very interesting. Cool, I'll go main 2.
Okay.
I will set 1, 2. Your move.
What are these back row? Oh my god. All right, I'll draw. Anything?
Nope.
All right, figured. I will just set a monster, and I will set a back row myself. Go ahead.
I will draw. Stand by main. Okay, so this could be anything then. It's not... unless you set the DD Crow like a weenie.
You can attack it and find
I
out.
I literally could, and I just might. I know you have a sack back there. So this is probably the right play. This has to be. I'm going to tribute the Mystic Tomato, and I'm going to summon the chicken.
Ooh, yeah. The one of chicken. That's pretty good. Like, it's so hard to, like, is it worth playing around this? I don't know. You hit the emptiness and Imperial Order as well.
Oh,
so
seems pretty all right. Okay, battle phase.
Yeah.
It's going to go back to the hand anyway, so at least I'll get over this guard.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Just take it out while you're at it.
Okay, your move?
This is not looking too good for me. I'll draw. Okay, so Feng Wang's in your hand. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? 4 back row gauge. That is sickening. Okay, I know you play Sack. I know you play Mind Crush now, evidently.
It came in pretty clutch. Not too bad.
Yeah, pretty clutch. I mean, it hasn't mattered up until this point, but, you know, it's still pretty good that I lost 2 cards. It actually made it so that you could hit over the guard with Feng Wang, so I guess that does matter to a degree. What else would you have set? Could just be E-Telly, could be Econ. All right, I think I'm going to take my plus now while I can. I'm going to flip Spy.
Yeah, Spy's cool.
All right, so with Spy, I'm going to grab myself let's grab a Recruiter. Let's get these going.
Yep.
Let's go to battle. I'm going to swing with Recruiter.
Yeah, I'll take 12.
Okay. I'm going to opt to not swing with Spy, actually. I'm going to go to main 2, and I'm going to set a card and pass.
Okay. I will draw. Beautiful. That's literally the best card in my deck. Stand by main.
Yep.
I'm going to normal summon Dragonfly.
Ew. Yep, that's pretty good.
I'm going to use Dragonfly to equip it.
I don't know if you were going to do that, actually, sir. You might want to wait a moment.
Wait, what do you mean? Why?
Because I have a Fiendish Chain for your Dragonfly.
Oh, cool card. It doesn't really do anything. I'm going to Lance.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, if you have Lance, you have Lance, so nothing I can do about that. Sure.
All right.
Technically, this stays. Excuse me.
Hornet. Hornet.
Go ahead.
Pop. Get rid of your Spy.
Spy is gone.
Dragonfly effect.
Sure. He got 2 of them!
Dragonfly effect. Equip Hornet.
Nope,
Hornet.
Crow the Hornet.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you had that.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem, isn't it?
Kind of a good card, you know. It's all right. Still, I'm feeling okay, you know.
I mean, you got there. You got there. And you're up 7 cards on me.
I am.
So.
I'm up, I'd say, quite a few cards. At least more than
Yeah.
1. That kind of sucks, though. Damn. Oh, if only I had an XYZ, bro. That'd be so crazy. I would slap that
Wouldn't it?
Recruiter underneath this in a heartbeat if I could.
Oh, man.
All right. I guess it's your turn then, Duelist. Go ahead.
Okay. I will draw. And I'll just go to battle phase. Let's try to hit into one of these Dragonflies.
I want to keep hold of that Dragonfly. You can get rid of that Recruiter.
Sure. All right, so Recruiter's gone. I will trigger the Recruiter. Now, this is interesting. I've crowed your Hornet, so I don't exactly know at this point if I even need to get Necro Valley, because I could get Commandant with the Recruiter. So does it matter? What else am I afraid of that's in the graveyard? Nothing really. I guess you still play some of your other synchros, I guess. Those are pretty good. 1,500 or less defense. I think I'm just going to grab another Recruiter.
Okay.
Go to main 2. Let's think here. I know you have Feng Wong in hand. You've got double Dragonfly, which is pretty strong. 2 set cards. What else could you have? All right, I think I'll just set and let's pass it over to you. Go ahead.
Sounds like a plan. I'll draw. Stand by main. I'm going to throw this one Dragonfly in defense position here.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'm going to tribute the other Dragonfly for Feng Wong.
Okay.
Battle phase, get over the Recruiter.
All right, I'll trigger the Recruiter.
That's A-okay.
Let's grab with this Recruiter. Dragonfly is 1800 defense.
He is, yep.
Kind of annoying. Man, this is where having only 2 Recruiters kind of sucks. I will grab the Commandant.
Sure. Main 2, I'll set a card, and then I'll go to the end phase and just bounce this Feng Wong back.
Okay, I'll draw. Let's go ahead and start by firing the Commandant.
Yep, Commandant's cool.
I dare you to mind crush me.
I don't have it. You're good.
Do it.
Yeah, I don't have
he
it.
doesn't have it. Okay. All right. So we're going to fire this Necro Valley. Let's get that set up.
Yep.
And this was a pretty sick draw. It was Gravekeeper Stele.
Yeah, it's above average. Sure.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty nice +1. So how would I want to pick? Oh, man, I've got options. You've got 3 back row. Dragonfly's not really doing anything, so I'm not like super incentivized to like go nuts with it. So I think I'm gonna grab myself a spy and a recruiter,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna set one and I'm gonna throw it over to you.
All right, I'll draw. Stand by main.
We got a game. We got a game here.
This is a game. So that could be spy.
Could be a recruiter.
It could be recruiter. Neither of which are really good for me. Yeah, I guess that's just what I have to do. All right, I'm going to just end my turn. Go ahead, man.
Ooh, I'm pretty okay with that. I'm also pretty okay with that as well. That's it's good and it's bad. I don't know actually if this is good or not. I take that back. Okay, that would have been nice a turn ago. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. What am I talking about? Okay, let's fire off Heavy Storm.
Oh, fuck.
I'm clearing the Necro Valley for you, Gage.
Wow, thanks, bro. That's real helpful, but I lose 3 other cards. Oh, man.
I'm also losing 3 cards. I'm losing the Heavy Storm, the Fiendish Chain, and my own Necro Valley.
Yeah, shut up. That's a pretty good hit, bro. That's a big wipe.
It's pretty nice, yeah. I'm going to flip this spy.
Yeah, that's good.
It sucks because I lose the attack boost. That's the thing I'm not super happy about. So I am going to grab a Descendant with the spy. I'm going to normal summon a Recruiter, fire off the Descendant's effect, tribute the Recruiter to pop the Dragonfly. I will trigger the Recruiter. Let's grab ourselves... that card's actually kind of useless now, unfortunately. Let's just grab ourselves a Commandant, I guess, and we'll go to battle. We'll hit for a whopping 27.
I'm going to take it all. That's A-okay.
All right, main 2. I'll pass it over. Go ahead.
Draw. That's like the worst card in my deck.
Ooh, I love to hear that.
I'm going to normal summon Inzector Centipede, and I'm going to activate
That's actually
Centipede.
Pretty good. Yeah, this does turn stuff back on for you, so.
Okay, I'm going to equip the Dragonfly to it.
Sure.
All right, with my awesome Centipede here, I'm going to go battle phase, and I'm going to attack over your Descendant.
So Centipede doesn't get any attack boost here, right?
It does not. It's 16.
Okay, so that means I'm just going to take a nice clean 100 here.
Dope. Main 2, it's your turn. Go ahead.
So equipping Dragonfly doesn't do anything?
No, Dragonfly doesn't do anything.
It just does the level modulation, right? Okay, just wanted to double check. All right, I will draw and... That might have been the best draw in my deck. Let's snatch that Centipede.
Oh, is that really? Oh my God, bro. You got so lucky.
And we have the Commandant. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. A lot of damage, Gage.
Is in fact just game there.
Yeah, it is game. I had a Dark Hole in hand for like 10 turns. I'm like, I don't think you got the Zex Caliber too.
Dude, oh my God, bro, my pulls were cracked, man. You have no idea.
Okay. How many? So you have 2 Dragonfly, 1 Hornet, 1 Zect Caliber. What else did you get?
Excuse you, I have 3 Dragonfly, 3 Centipede, 2 Hornet, a Zect Caliber, and the Giga Weevils.
Well, Giga Wheel's a common, but like, okay, so 3 Hornet, 2 Dragon, I'm sorry, 2 Hornet, I had them backwards, 2 Hornet, 3 Dragonfly, 3 Centipede, that's common. How many, just 1 Zect or 2?
Just 1 Zect.
Oh, thank God. Okay, that would have been insane if you had 2 of those. No Giga Mantis is whatever, that doesn't matter. Okay, you know, okay, so here's what's so funny about this, Gage. I also pulled a Hornet, and I also pulled a Dragonfly, and I said in my deck building, I'm like, I don't feel like this deck is that good until next set for me. anyway, because I didn't have enough monsters. Like, so I was thinking next episode, if I pull some ladybugs, then I can just go and play some ladybugs in my deck, and I have enough Inzectors to start getting things going. But like, I tried building the deck, and I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. And so I decided to default to Gravekeeper instead. But you're over here with the God pulls. Like, this is like the Lightsworn package that I pulled in Light of Destruction. Crazy. This is nuts.
You can't forget that I also got Dark Arm Dragon too, and it just ties so perfectly in with the list too. It's
right,
nice.
and that's the thing that I don't have. So like, even on top of all of it, you also have like the best boss monster that fits so perfectly in the deck on top of it all that it's just a disaster. I mean, like, I 2-0'd this, I mean, to be fair, but still, like, I had the Crows, the Necro Valleys. If I was still on like Blackwing, let's say, this could have been a very different game altogether.
Oh yeah,
you would have gone to town
admit,
with the Hornets and the Dragonfly. Ugh.
Yeah, I just did not expect you to play Gravekeepers. That was like, it ended up just being the perfect counter because I couldn't get that Hornet back out of the graveyard. I knew you were probably still going to be on Crow because like Crow's really good against the Lancer Frog deck too. But I was like, yeah, you know what? If he has, he has. I got the second Hornet. I'm popping. So
I actually side decked the Crows because I figured Necro Valley and Terraforming and Commandant was enough. And I guess if I lost the die roll for going first or second, it's like whatever. But then when I knew you were going to force me to go second, that's when I wanted the Crows to come in. So I only had the Crows in actually for this game. And that's the nice thing too. It's a contingency plan in case you do somehow out Necro Valley. I have a way to actually deal with Hornet. But I mean, if you can get to Hornet before I get to any of those cards, this is a much different game with 3 Dragonfly, really gate 3 Dragonfly on top of it all.
Dude, I was saying, like, remember when we were cracking these just to see if it was possible to get an Inzector deck? Like, this was the dream. Like, literally, I couldn't ask for anything better, dude. Like, I
must have been shitting in your polls. You
I
must have
was,
just been losing your mind.
I got the one Hornet early and a Dragonfly in the same pack, and then I got the last Hornet in the last pack. I was geeking, bro. It was so nice.
Your last pack luck is insane, dude.
Right? Oh, man.
So for me, I think I got Hornet on pack 13, and I was like, all right, guys, like, we're set. We got the Hornet. We're good. And then I got Dragonfly, I think, on the 23rd pack.
That was your only Dragonfly too?
My only Dragonfly. And like, you know how we do like all right, guys, here's the last few packs. We're just going to fire through them. I was like stunned. I'm like, I got Dragonfly. I'm like, all right, we're set. We got it. And then I started composing the deck, and I'm just like, I don't have enough Inzectors because all I had was 3 Centipede, a Hornet, a Dragonfly, and I just didn't have enough Inzectors. Like, I have Tomatoes, I have Sangan, but like, I was just missing it. And so I told everyone, I'm like, all right, I'll play Inzector next episode. I'll get the Ladybugs. They're commons. You're going to have Ladybug next episode too, but your deck is way better.
Hey, by all means, bro, if you want to play Inzector, if you want to stick to that promise, go ahead. I would be happy to play the mirror match against you.
I bet you would, because that would just not go very well for me when I have a single Hornet and a single Dragonfly to your 3 and 2.
Yep.
God. Anything else good that you pulled?
I actually ended up pulling like a Dark Mist, which is really good for the Lancer Frog deck, because I was like, oh, that's like a rank 2, and I can make those with those.
The ranked, it's like number 96
it's like an honest kind of. It works like an honest.
Right.
But that wasn't too bad and everything. I don't think I got, but my pack opening was pretty good. Like, I can't complain with the Inzectors, obviously, but I got like that. I got like the Crimson Shadow Ninja, which is the rank 5.
Oh, okay. I got a Blade Armor Ninja, which I think's the better. Oh, you got, you got everything then.
Yeah, and I also got the Utopia Ray, that card that's totally playable, right?
Hell, was it the Ghost Ray?
It was the Ghost Ray. Don't even doubt me. Right?
This might be your, like, maybe after your double Chaos Emperor box, this might be like your best opening that you've had.
I couldn't believe it, dude. After I got those Inzectors, like I said, I called up Joseph. I said, like, I did not expect to get this lucky. I thought I was just going to revamp the Lancers.
Right.
And I said, Joseph, I need your help, bro. I need you to help me build this so I can, like, beat him today, because there's no way, like... like this isn't good. So I'm actually excited for next episode too. I get those ladybugs.
Yeah, and this is interesting now because we have a bit of metagaming going on, because I can almost say with certainty that you're going to be on this deck, especially when you get the ladybugs. And now that you know that I played Gravekeepers this episode, you might play more cards that are going to be anti-Necro Valley cards to stop me from stopping you from getting to Hornet at all. Or I might have the ability to think, well, what if I just change the deck up entirely? Because you're going to think of playing all these specific cards against this deck, and then I come with something completely different again. But you and I were talking about how Order of Chaos, we felt that this was going to be an episode to shake things up, regardless, because we talked about this before we made the balance changes to the series in general.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, it turned out that we were correct, and I'm so happy that at least one of us got the godly Inzektor pulls. I don't think my Inzektor deck would have just been nearly as good. Whether or not I played it, I don't think it would have been as fun just playing like one Hornet, one Inzektor. You have like the full package, dude. That's crazy.
I couldn't ask for more, dude. And actually, back in the day, most decks only played the one Zect caliber. It'd be nice if I had more than one, because of course I don't have like Gigamantis. But still, like, this is actually just probably like, it's almost a competitive deck. With Ladybug next episode, I'm able to actually start playing like better synchros, and then like I can play those XYZs. Like Crimson Shadow Ninja is actually a playable one with the level modulation. So it's looking up. It's shaping up, dude.
And you can actually almost build a cohesive competitive deck similar to how I did with Black Wings not too long ago. And that's kind of frightening, because then you're going to have some Xyz access, some Synchro access. Obviously, we were limited in how many of those are actually good, but you have a decent package thanks to E-Telly, right? And thanks to, you know, a bunch of other cards that you pulled, Glow Up Bulbs, another one, for instance. So, damn, we're shaking things up in the progression series, that's for sure.
I'll just say you got lucky with the pick this episode. If you didn't go with GKs, it was a slaughterhouse, bro. There's no way with any other deck you would not have won. But GKs, the Necker Valley just happened to be perfect.
Keep saying that, buddy.
Nah,
keep saying that.
I stand by it, bro. Your Necker Valley, you got lucky with it.
You didn't even take a game from me in this episode. I mean, if it was at least a game 3, then maybe I would believe you, but come on.
Tell me that Mind Crush didn't just rattle you, though. That was a big Mind Crush.
It did rattle me, but that's why I grabbed the Crow off the Sangan, so that if you did start getting going with Hornet, I had a way to stop it. But then the fact that you had 2 Hornets, like, I didn't expect that was going to be the case at all. So that's holy crap, that's insane.
Now just wait till I draw Painful Choice, and I'm dumping both Hornet and all the goodies, bro. Then it's officially over.
Well, see, that's what's so funny, because I was looking at older Inzektor decks to try to think of ways to build my deck for the episode, and there was some card, like, they played, like, I have Foolish Burial, so I can just play that by itself, but they didn't have Painful Choice, and so I'm like, oh, this actually works in Inzektor really well, too. So that was a nice substitute, and yeah, that's going to be gross, because you also have Bulb as well, I think.
Yep.
So then you can dump, like, Hornet. You could just dump both Hornets, honestly, at that point. You can just dump Hornet, Bulb, and then any other graveyard-specific cards that you're still playing, and then you're just off to the races, you know?
I'm looking forward to the next few episodes, bud. We'll see. I will see if I can make a comeback. You may have stopped me from getting a streak going, but I guarantee it'll be my time. It'll be my time. You watch.
You could say that I brought order to this episode because I stopped the Inzektor chaos from coming to fruition.
Please just close up the episode, bro. Nobody's watching this far anyways.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. Next time we have Galactic Overlord. Gage's Inzektor deck is going to get even stronger. I might have to change things up. I know Gage is going to go deep in the tank for the next week to figure out how he can absolutely slaughter me next time. And you guys probably aren't going to want to miss that, especially if you are Team Gage. We have to shout out our patrons, though. So big shout outs to Shadow1317, Sean Alling Jr., Tim00x3, Neo Cypher Slacker, and Gayoko, Pony Stark, Ika Ironfang, Michael Dente, Ole, Mystic Walk, Showtagonist, Rasmus, Dan the Man Hoban, Part 2, Synchro Guy, Sylvia Wilds, Dolly Wop, Dragon Lord, Logan Thomas, Peter Gregory, Emil Cohen, Jarvis Martin, Draconic, Thomas Nelson, Inyo Taisho, Jordan Coons, Kelvin, Pure Ace, Jesse Wood, True Nerdgasm, Iron Bladesman, Benjamin Fuller, Brother Paul, Chris Hood, Damage Step, Kalute. Gage, aren't you so happy you don't have to hear that anymore?
Not anymore, bro.
Lumpy, Shane Reese, David Liu, Rocklee325, Nehru Celeste, Lane Rogers, and Peruvian's Finest for YGC 2021. Thank you all so much for watching again, and we will see you next time.